Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to that one awkward guide. Today we're going to be continuing our Let's Play on Hearts of Iron 4 as the Russian Empire with the Millennium Dawn Modern Day mod. In the last episode, we were primarily preparing for our invasion of Ukraine, and I extended the question to you guys, because Ukraine is a bigger country, is it going to cause more world tension when we take it? And the answer I got was, the more land you take, the more world tension there is, which makes sense. People get more upset because you're taking more land. So about 10%, like pretty much where I thought before, is where I would feel comfortable leaving that. Or where I would feel comfortable declaring war. So we're going to wait until that drops 10%. I'll unpause here. And we're going to find some stuff to do. Oh, military police is finished. Okay. Can I get maybe something in industry? Yes, I could get construction. How is our epic wall of forts doing? Oh, we got logistics company too. Oh, and a national focus. Tanks perhaps? No, we can't do tanks yet, but infantry maybe. Oh, we can get modern fatigues. Let's do that. And let's go now for our national focus, which we were working on over here, I believe. Yes, let's get that air focus now, even though we don't have any planes. And this is going to give us another 3% of manpower, so I'm hoping that might boost us to almost 10 million. Let's see, as of right now, what are we at? We are, I'll just can leave it on pause while we do this. We are at, currently with the census reform, wow. So we're at 3.7%. I'm just making sure there's, yeah. We're at 3.7%. We're about to add another 3% to that. I don't think it'll get us quite to a million, or 10 million, but it'll get us pretty close. Something just doesn't feel right about that. We're at 2% from Volkstrom plus the 1.5% brings it to 3.5 plus the 0.2% brings it to 3.7%. And we're getting that much manpower. God, if China goes down that thing and gets that, their manpower is gonna be in the billions, man. Billions of people. I mean, what's their population? 1.34 billion or something? But man, well, I wouldn't be surprised if they get up to 100 million manpower if they were to maybe go to, like, scraping the barrel. Probably a couple 100 million. I'm kind of wanting to do a series as China just to see how much manpower we can get. Same goes for India, really. Because, like I said, on Volunteer Army, they were already at, like, 5 or 10 million around there. And that's insane as it is. It's what makes me so scared to fight them. It's like, how's that gonna end? They can just keep throwing divisions out there. We're gonna have to really move quickly and take out their production. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. And we're also now, this is 28 days away. So, yeah, I was gonna check on how our wall of forts is doing. It's getting done. It's getting done. Slowly but surely, we're building it. It will happen. We're almost finished the Vladivostok constructions, it looks like. Well, not almost finished, but it's getting there. Streamlined production, wonderful. How about you? Why not? Just get the oil plant, why not? Maybe we'll build it one day. And how are things? Oh, Air Force plans. Nice, nice. Let me switch on over there. Get air exercise. Now, what I was going to check was, oh yeah, India. They are now 38% nationalist and 26% social liberal. So nationalist has now taken over. I could try another coup, but I think I'm just going to let them. It did bring me to 10 million, 10.23 million. So it did bring me up there. You know what, that makes sense, because part of that manpower we had for that 3.7% would have already gone into troops, more than likely. So the actual 3% might have been bigger than the 3.7%, as part of the 3.7% would have been used for troops, if that makes sense. So 13.141 thousand recruitable a month. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. And our growth is 188.44 thousand in all of our states, so our population is going up as well. There we go. That's pretty solid right there. Well, let's unpause it. Let's get that. So there we go. That's quite the decent amount of manpower. I'm not going to use it yet. I don't intend on using it until I need it. Honestly, I don't intend on using it until I figure out exactly what I need to deal with this. There's so many troops on this border. Man. It's going to be tough. Even with the forts, I'm worried I won't hold. There's just so many troops. We're going to have to create quite a few more armies. How many divisions are they estimated to have? Wow. That's going to be interesting. We're definitely going to have to find a way to get India in on this. It's at 39%. I'm just worried that it's never going to do a coup. Maybe I'll wait until it's... Well, 50%. Normally when it reaches 50%, it takes over. But the thing is, that's different now, because when it reaches 50%, it normally takes over because there's only 2 or 3 types of government in the base game. You have fascism, democracy, and communism. So when one takes 50%, generally you're dominantly one. So when one takes 50%, that means it has full control and it generally takes over. But since there's so many other parties, I don't know what's going to happen. Since there's so many other groups, I don't know. Is it going to take over? Is it not going to take over? Because they don't have elections, so they can't vote it in, which means a coup has to happen. Oh, why are we researching this? Shoot. Oh, I didn't notice that. Let's get... not those. I don't need Navy yet. I would rather work on artillery, sure. Just get a ton of artillery. Now you're actually stupidly ahead. I don't know why I didn't actually consider that. Sure, anti-tank. But yeah, that's what I would... What was I even just talking about? Oh yeah, because there's only 2. When you get 50%, you have control of the government, but because there are so many different, like, parties in this, I don't know if the way they implement that has changed. Now we can start doing military buildup. Wait, what was that thing it told me? I saw a little X. Okay, I'll bypass that. Oil plants, okay. Keep going. Oh, I wanted to declare this war so bad, but it's too risky. Will they really declare war on me? Just if they do, I'd have no hope of actually stopping that. Not for a while, anyway. Oh, Belarus got out its first division. There you go, guys. What? What? Oh, it happened! It happened! Okay. So never mind everything I was saying before. Alright. What's the negative now? The negative is 80. So we can only take out another 30 of that. So we need to keep improving our relations as much as possible. And we need to both go to war. But how can I force them into a war? Huh. That wouldn't work. I'd have to... no, that wouldn't work. It would be very difficult. I'd have to somehow get another country to declare war on them, to declare war on me. But no, because I can't... It would be so difficult to find a way to do that, because the AI isn't very... AI literally won't do anything unless they have a national focus for it. Which is why I think I might be okay to invade here, because I don't really think the AI would do much about it, but... The thing is, that's what I thought in the France series, right? And then Yugoslavia joined the Russians. And that whole thing happened. So that's why I'm very hesitant to do this, because if they join NATO and then call in NATO, look what's the result, right? Military buildup, that will give us the military factories. Nice, nice. What can we start producing with said military factories? Only have one of them. I figure we'll just dump them into these as we go. Start building up more reserves and stockpiles. Let's see. I'm gonna go to trade. I want to see what resources there are around that I might be interested in. Wow! That's a very important territory right there. There's a lot of supply, or a lot of resources there. India's got some decent stuff, but I do want to ally with them. This is my other worry. Trade would be completely cut off. Okay, so we're only importing aluminum and oil. We could deal with oil. Aluminum, not so much. Actually, no, if we take Ukraine, we kind of solve our aluminum issue for the most part. But then we still have the issue of rubber. It's going to be interesting. What's it currently at? We have generated, yeah, most of this world tension is still us. I wish I could find a way to get it to go down quicker. It's only going down by 0.5% a month. Werewolf gorillas. Okay, so, yeah. For some reason I can research 2010 text, even though it's only 2008. Get that. How goes the construction of the wall? Well, we finished in Vladivostok. Military buildup is done. Get the next one. More research has finished. Get that. Throw the military factory right here. No, we've finished, my prediction is that we would be done by 2010. Yeah, we could live up to that, potentially. We're almost finished in Amur. We'll see. We're making good progress, though. We're making good progress. This Japanese troops I see? No. Do we share a border with North Korea? Oh, we do. Why is the Romanian flag there? That makes no sense. That's the Romanian flag. That is not North Korea's. On the unit there, that's not North Korea's flag. It's a little odd. I could also build maybe radar here and see into Japan a little bit. Like in here as well. Would be interesting. I just want as much information as I can get. Oh yeah, let's put out the construction order. Start building radar in more places. So useful to keep track of the enemy. We have level 6 now, and it's pretty quick to make. Could even, to a degree, keep tabs potentially on Alaska. If we build it up here. Oh, that's just such a huge territory. Let's just build it everywhere. Oh, why am I doing that? I can just do the thing. Shift click it is. There we go. Just building radar in this entire coast. Let's do the same thing. Ah, I'm doing control again. We're just building radar. Just nothing to see here, nothing to see. Along this entire border. Everywhere. I want to see everything. This is a little excessive, but I just don't even really care. I want to see everything. The information will all be mine. We're building so much radar. Alright. You know what? Oh, we finished a lot of research. Let's get working on that. Not even using rocket artillery. Yeah, let's get the nuclear reactor and experimental rockets. Now what I want to check, and I can pause it while I do this. Now, does that... Yeah, so that... Oh, that does actually take up space, doesn't it? Oh, no, I just can't build there, period. I'm trying to figure out... It doesn't look like the radar takes up space. It might have taken up space over here. Yeah, but I did not intend on building there anyway, so. Build some more naval bases over on this side if I want to. Ah, we have 2 divisions here. I could disband them for manpower, but we need artillery, so. Who's lacking artillery? Oh, let me just get that national focus. And assign you here. Which army needs more more artillery? That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You need more artillery. And where is are his troops assigned currently? Yep, get over here then. I'm hoping these troops, yep, they'll start sailing over there. Now you will be assigned to the front lines. And I see we have some more research. Lots more research. Can I get that? Yes, I can. I mean, we might as well get some updated fighters. Why not? We're not building them, but we will eventually. We might start investing in planes once we actually get decent planes. Like once we actually start getting not those biplanes that we have, because I don't think they've done the air section yet, or the plane section, which is fine. But yeah, you can see those aren't necessarily modern planes that they'd be using in 2004. Sure, they'll be updated as the mod develops, though. Oh, Belarus has got 2 divisions now. They're starting to build up a little bit. That's good to see. How are things with India? Continue improving relations. Always improve relations. I wish I could just stick that on permanent. We're going to keep boosting the Nationalist Party because I want it to have undisputed control, or virtually undisputed control, because they still have other parties to the point where another country could start influencing them and it might become a problem for us. So faction, I'm going to guess that we're not going to have much more than positive 15. Yeah, that means we're going to have to somehow get rid of that base reluctance or something. I'm not sure exactly how we can do all that. Let's get the jet stuff. Did they change the pictures on that? No. Doesn't look like it. But, yeah, we need to figure out how to get rid of that base reluctance. I'm thinking a major war just might be enough. A big, huge war could potentially be enough to bring us both in. Ah, 3 divisions now. Okay, Belarus is actually building up an army. It's good to see. 9, 14. Okay, it's good. And how goes construction on everything? Ah, we're gonna look. It looks like we're actually probably gonna end up finishing that fort line ahead of schedule. Wait, we're not gonna finish it by the end of 2009, but certainly before the. Sorry, we're not gonna finish it by the end of 2008, but certainly by the end of 2009, we can start working on radar. Well, we've actually already started, just with only 4 factories. But yeah, so we're finishing that move. Ooh, what happened with those flags for a second there? Oh, they're back to normal now. Ooh, they pulled a lot of troops off here, didn't they? Where are they moving them? They just pulled them off, but I don't know where they're going. Maybe over here? Seeing a decent amount of troops here on this border. Are you guys our allies? Are they faction? They are faction. They actually have a decent-sized army, don't they? What are we looking at here? Maybe 20 divisions? Yeah, 20 divisions. That was a really good guess. Yeah, you guys only have 2. That's pretty interesting there. So they might actually be able to distract some of the brunt of the Chinese army, at least temporarily. We'll just have to see how that goes. Alright, we're at 18%. We're almost at 10%. It's slowly happening. Then we're going to start justifying. We can start justifying at like maybe like 11%, just so it's ready as soon as possible. Military buildup. National focus, keep getting the military buildup, something. Rocket artillery finished. Did I not just select this? Yes, I did. There we go, it's gone. Throw it in here. Research. Oh, lots of research is finishing. Planes, my friend. Planes. Build all the planes. You are going to stay in artillery, though. That means we can also upgrade to artillery 3 now. So let's do that. And we'll produce that. Get our troops nice and upgraded. Looks good there. Yeah, the enemy... Oh, they're starting to get some tanks now. We're getting tanks. Wait, so why are the... Wait, no, that's not the... I swear for a split second that was a proper Ukraine flag. It's either Ukraine flag, and then you zoom in, and now they're not. Now they're not again. I don't know why it does that. The base game seems to do that for me sometimes, too. But yeah, the longer we wait, the harder this invasion is going to be. Simply because they're getting more and more troops. How many do they have now? Between 43 and 89. So they potentially do actually have more than us. Yeah, we have 82. But I still think we'll win because their troops are kind of spread across this border here. And I assume down south too. So we should be able to break through before they can mount any proper defensive. But we're not even attacking with all of our troops. We're keeping this army in reserve. India, how are things going? Are we still improving relations? No, we're not. Keep doing that. Always, 24/7. And our opinion of them is starting to go up too, so I'm wondering if that will even give us more of a bonus. Hold on a second. Indian opinion of the Russian Empire is 9. So, Indian opinion of the Russian Empire and the Russian opinion of India, are they trying to boost India's improving diplomatic relations with us as well? Ooh. They're starting to become friendly with us. Looks like we could also potentially bring in Syria and Iraq with us as well. They are improving diplomatic relations with me a lot less negative. That might be more possible for us to bring them in. What are we talking divisions? Ooh. 3. They could build up, though. They could build those up. So we're going to keep an eye on them. And if they build up enough divisions, kind of like what Serbia is doing, I might bring them in. So yeah, Serbia's in the point where I would bring them in with their current amount of divisions, because 24 to 45, that's enough for them to probably lock down. Yeah, they could probably deal with Hungary at that. With that, my only issue is Greece and Turkey. Unless we bring in Iran, Iraq, and Syria, they'd be a huge issue for Serbia. So if we were to bring, imagine we just get all 3 here, and then Serbia, and then we could use them together to just lock down the Balkans and Turkey, and Greece. That would be pretty cool. Oh, and that means that we've also now finished our walls. We have level 10 forts. Just nothing to see here, China. We're just building a giant fort line. It's not sketchy. Yeah, we're building radar now, so that's going to hopefully allow us to really start seeing what's going on with our enemies. Which is not a bad thing. It'll allow us to make better tactical decisions. And are we improving with India? We should always be improving. Fight faction, positive 12. I don't think it's going to get above 12. Well, there we go, 13. Is it going to get... I don't think it's going to get much better. World tension is 3, so will that number, if you see their world tension just under their opinion of us, if world tension goes up, does that go up, or does it go up if world tension goes down? I would assume it goes up if world tension goes up, because when there's tension, people want to make allies. So I'm assuming if world tension goes up, they might be more likely to start talking with us. Got some industrial stuff we can do. I think that's the last national focus we can do, isn't it? No, one more. What is there left? Oh, air exercise. Last one. Throw them in here. Good. Now we'll have to keep an eye. Currently with the world tension, it is at 3. So I just want to know if that's going to go up as world tension goes up. We'll be able to see once we do our war with Ukraine. Which I think potentially we might do in the next episode, actually. Not this episode, but maybe the next one. And you guys will actually see the next episode today, because I'm aiming to record maybe like 3 episodes today. Because I'm really into the series. How many divisions are you at now? You're at 3 to 4, so they're building up just quite slowly. And it looks like Belarus now is at 4 divisions, which is good, but that is nothing compared to Poland, man. Oh man, that's going to be fun to deal with. 145, 246. I'm just saying, my allies are a little underpowered. I mean, come on. 4 divisions, Belarus, they must have not really worked on them yet, because that's a little bit low. They should have a little more than that. Alright, we're getting nuclear bombs, though. That'll be the little, that's going to be the little green number in our favor. The fact that we're going to be building the nukes. But my ultimate hope is that Belarus is going to have enough land or enough factories to defend themselves. I don't need them to make an offensive. I need them to have enough troops to hold this. If they just hold that, I'm happy. Because then I can focus my offensives in other areas. Let's get jet engines. How am I going to break through that if they alone have over 100 divisions? Poland alone has that many. How many fending off invasions every which way? This is gonna be difficult for us to do. We're gonna have some challenges for this. Unless we get some strong allies. And when I say strong allies, I mean we're really gonna need strong allies. This is ahead. Oh, shoot. But whatever, it's close enough to the point where I'll just leave it. Because it says, I know it says, where was it? It was under here, yeah. I know it says 2014, but it only says 0.27 years ahead, so that's really not that much, so I'll just leave that. Can you do something, maybe in infantry? Yes, you can. Let's get that body armor. What's that? Modern body armor. And go over here, get us night vision. Research, yeah, so that's all good now. Yeah, like somebody like Germany, what are we looking at for them? 104, United Kingdom, oh my god. Man. NATO seems to really be buffed up here. Turkey's definitely building up. Italy's not too bad. Spain is kind of meh. Canada's meh. America. I'm sorry. What? How does America have between 46 and 76, and Poland has freaking 144 to 227? How does that work? I'm not complaining. That just took out one of their major players, but man, that's gonna be interesting. Can I get this? No, I can't. The other infantry things. Can I get you? Cannot. I can get this. Improved modern equipment. Whoa. The enemy are moving. What's going on? They're shifting positions. That's a little terrifying. We'll have to keep an eye on that. So... diplomacy, and then are we improving relations? Always be improving relations. So now, yeah, positive 12. So world tension is still staying under 3. Well, we're definitely going to have to bring in some very powerful allies if we're going to try to stop what's going on. How many divisions do you have? 1839. Not enough to stop them. Not enough to stop that many divisions. I don't even have that many divisions. It's crazy. On the bright side, that's going to kill them in terms of attrition, which we might be able to use to our advantage. My biggest worry is that with that many troops, they're going to be trying landings all over the coast. Which means we're going to have to build up a fleet. But we're never going to be able to match their fleet. That's never going to happen. Yeah, there's no way we can build a fleet that big. So we're going to have to find either garrison the ports or just deal with the invasions as they come. Well, that's going to be it for this episode because we are coming up over 30 minutes here, guys. So if you have any suggestions of how we can potentially beat NATO here, because my allies, no offense here, but I think they're kind of a little underpowered. I assume they haven't really been worked on as much as the other nations yet, so we're going to need to find a way to pretty much win this war on our own, and potentially with India if they were to join us. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.